What's good, y'all? It's gonna be a pretty quick, pretty brief video. I just want to let you guys know it's normal. It is normal to think about the past. I know that started off very abrupt. It started off weird, but what I'm saying is, right, if you guys are like me, you guys are probably thinking like, dang, I miss my childhood. And then I go on Instagram and stuff and I see a whole bunch of posts about the past, this and that. But the thing I've realized, right, is that you gotta let go of the past, because the thing that I noticed the devil tries to do is take the time away from you. He knows that the devil knows that if he can't stop you, his next move is to distract you. And the one thing he can distract you with is time, making you always like, you know how have you guys ever went somewhere and your mind is like not there? You can spend the whole day with your family. I done it before. I spend the whole day with my family. I'm thinking about YouTube, even though I can't edit at the moment. The whole day is gone, is ruined. Well, it's not ruined, but it's the whole day is done. And then I'm at home editing, and I started thinking to myself, like, I really just missed out my whole day because I was so busy about something that I couldn't even get to. And that's how it is when it comes to the past. Like I said, with the devil distracting you. A lot of people always think that, oh man, you know, childhood was so great. It was way better than like now, blah, 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 blah. I miss back in the day. You know what I'm saying? All these posts about nostalgia, 90 kids, 2000s kids, whatever. But the one thing I've realized is that, number one, it's a blessing that God gave you such fun memories of the past. But number two, when you harp on the past, it can become very unhealthy. And that's why I said, I realized that's a tactic that the devil can use to distract you. The thing about it, right? If you're so worried about the past, you live in the past, you won't be able to see what's in front of you. I know it's corny, but you won't be able to see the present that's in front of you, bro. It's like I said, I know it was corny, but it's true, because when I was in high school, I used to always be like, dang, man, I miss elementary and middle school, bro. I was able to do this and that. I was, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm in high school growing up. Now I'm 22. I'm looking back to when I was in high school like, yo, I miss being in high school, bro. And that's the weird part, isn't it? Y'all saw how the script flipped. I'm in high school thinking about back in the day. Now I'm here thinking about high school. And now I'm also thinking about when I first started YouTube back in gaming for YouTube, when I was doing gaming, when I first started that back in 2019. And I'm like, that just shows like, yo, time is always moving. Time is always moving. But the devil can distract you so much to where you're either ungrateful for what you have now, and that's why you want to go back in the past, or he can distract you and make you ungrateful and think about the future, where either way you're not living where you currently are. And then years from now, you're going to look back to where you were and be like, dang, why wasn't I appreciative? Why didn't I appreciate the time I had back then? Because that was actually a good time, but I was so distracted by the fact that I was harping about what happened or what's going to happen that didn't happen yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, you guys gotta be careful, because that's the one thing that's been messing me up lately. I've been so much thinking about the future that I will literally ruin my whole day I would ruin my whole day trying to write down a list for tomorrow. I don't even know it, like the Lord's will, I'm waking up, but I don't even know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. And I'm out here trying to plan for tomorrow so much to where my whole day is going because I was focused on tomorrow. And it's been plenty of times where I've done that so much, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, what did I just do with my day besides plan for another day? So like I said, pretty much this is just a reminder to focus on what's in front of you. Obviously, God give you good times. He gives you memories for a reason, because he's just a loving God. He's going to give you good things to do, good things to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the past, don't harp on it. Whether you're looking at it because you're remembering something that was good, remembering something that was bad, you're trying to look at a lesson that you learned, but don't harp on it. Always go back to reality, and don't always think about the future too much. You think about the future too much, it's going to cause worrying. It didn't happen, or it's not going to happen, or it might not even happen. I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. I scheduled it 3 weeks ago. My stomach, for some reason, I was like nervous. My stomach was hurting the more and more I got to the appointment. And I ended up canceling it because something happened. So I was worried about something and it didn't even happen, right? So, like I said, don't let the devil distract y'all. He can't stop you, so he will distract you. Don't be distracted, bro. Keep doing it. Keep putting God first, and keep focusing on the present, man. Enjoy the present. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you have right now. If you feel like the past was better, I got something to tell you. It wasn't. Realistically, it wasn't, bro. Because I promise y'all, 10 years from now, when I'm 30 something, I'm going to look back when I was 22, and I'm finna be like, dang, bro, those were some great years. Like right now, I'm looking back at high school because that was the last like milestone. But when I look back to my college days, I'm finna be like, whoa, I miss my college days. You know, like I say, it's gonna be a never ending. Because here's what I started to notice. When you look at the past, you mainly remember the good things. If you remember the bad things, it's either because you tried to remember it, or it was super traumatic and you can't help it, right? But for the most part, most of the time when you think about the past, you remember more good things than bad things. I can remember an awesome birthday I had, my 10th birthday, when I had the Batman cake, the Batman mobile. I think I still got it somewhere. But I know that I probably got mad that day at something, right? But can I remember that? Why? Because it wasn't nothing traumatic. It wasn't nothing crazy. But when you're in the present, what's the first thing you remember half of the time? Half of the time when you're in the present, you remember more bad things than good things. And then when the present becomes the past, you remember more good things than bad things. You see how it flips? When you're in the present, you complain about stuff. Oh, this ain't going good, or I got a problem with complaining, which I'm really like, I'm working on it. But you're in the present, you're complaining about this, you're complaining about that. Then when you look at when the present becomes the past and the future is now the present, you looking back in the past like, yo, I remember when I had this was pretty good. But it's like, was it really good because you didn't appreciate it until it was gone? So yeah, pretty much what I'm saying. I know it sounded kind of like the message sounded kind of weirdish. I'm not going off a script. I'm just going off the dome. But so pretty much what I'm saying is, man, don't let the devil distract you by paying attention to the past. Don't let him distract you by worrying about the future, because that hasn't even came through yet. And don't focus on the negative stuff. Focus on the positive, because at the end of the day, if something bad happened to you, guess what? Whoop-de-doo. It happened, bro. You can't stop it from happening. Well, you can't stop it once it happened. If somebody came and spit in my face, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do nothing. But what I am saying, when it's all said and done, it happened, right? So am I going to talk about it for the rest of my day and ruin my day? Or am I going to deal with it when it happens and just keep going? Right? So pretty much what I'm saying is like, man, don't get distracted by the past. Don't harp on the future, because you're going to get worried. And also when it comes to today, count your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy what you have. still be smart. If you got to write something down, like do this tomorrow, still do that, because you got to be prepared. You got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? God gives you wisdom. You got to be smart. But just know that, you know, at the end of the day, we have limited time on the earth. We don't know how long we're going to be here. You know what I'm saying? So don't get so distracted to where next thing you know, you're on your deathbed and you look at your life like, dang, man, I was distracted my whole life. Like, don't do that. Stay focused, stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying? Put God first. But on some real though, like for real, yeah, man, don't harp on the past. It's going to mess you up if you harp on it, because you're either going to be sad, depressed, or mad. Like, there's no other emotion you're going to be. Don't look at the future. You're going to be stressed in the future, scared. All that is pretty much a part of worrying. And then when it comes to the present, just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, be smart. You know what I'm saying? And count the blessings. But you know what I'm saying? It's all love, and we're going to get with it. Love, pizza, and grease for my feet. Give me something good to eat. It's your boyfriend Beckett. Let's get it. Oh, are you good?
You gotta keep going, let the rhythm keep flowing. Doesn't matter if it's rocky, man, you gotta keep rowing. God's the only one knowing, so don't be guided with your eyes. Be guided with the light, be guided with the faith. Be guided with his grace, don't be scared to make mistakes. You're not doing this alone. If he's abiding in your home, God is gonna make you known. You're gonna be great, you can do this. Why would you have this burden if he ain't gonna take you through this?
Man, trust me. I know how you guys feel right now. Some of y'all probably stressed, you know, not knowing what's next in life. But trust me, man, you just put your trust in the Lord and it's going to be all right. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? I feel a little, you know, I'm confused, but you know, I'm going to just trust and I'm going to just, you know, keep going. Pull yourself up, you know what I'm saying?
Never give up on your dreams. I know how hard it seems. I know you want to scream. Sometimes life feels like a scratched up DVD. You know what I mean? You just gotta go soul searching. Just cause it ain't working don't mean don't put the work in. Sometimes roots take longer. You just gotta keep the hunger. Once it start growing, your foundation will start showing. So don't be mad when the people don't know you. Trust that God will show you in due season. There is a reason. When the time comes, you will know why he was keeping the world's eye view off you. You got some work to do, character to build. You weren't being slept on, you were kept under God's holy shield. You just had to build and had to stay yield, keep being fulfilled. He will put you in the field and you will see the fruit and you will know the truth. I know that the world says this and that, you know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact, you know, God has always had my back and he always has yours too. Even if you don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? God is always there, ready and prepared. Put God first and your life will be better. Trust in what I'll say. You will get better and better. I don't really have much else to say, but you know, I just made this song for anyone who's been feeling this way for a while. My bad, y'all. You know, I'm kind of choking up, but hey, you feel me? Sometimes life gets hard, but go to God for guidance and you will be at peace. If you don't believe, just try God and trust me, you will see what the hype is about. Love y'all. Peace. Boy, you good.